I also fuck with Bill Skarsgård too. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
he's
way
cooking. He's
underrated.
cooking.
Like
interesting
his
career path.
yes, his ability to play so many different characters is crazy. I think he's way underrated his skill set.
That whole Skarsgård family can act. So
I honestly don't. I honestly think. I honestly haven't seen him play the same character yet. Like he's played a different character almost every time we see him on screen. So
if you see the name Skarsgård on the IMDb, you know they're about to go in. So.
and honestly, I'm looking at his catalog. Like what he's done is crazy.
It's all over.
Even, especially as of late, it's crazy. But to look
So
at it,
so that makes you more more anticipating like the Crow, right?
oh,
Kind of,
absolutely,
kind of
he's
like
gonna
that.
body the fuck out of that. He's gonna body the fuck out of it. So. There's no.
And th-
I have no. He's also playing. He's also playing Count Orlok in Nosferatu.
No, okay.
He's gonna body that. So just
I didn't know
like
that was coming out.
like one he's bringing himself to the top of that horror shit. Because like back in the day, the only thing we really cared about when it came to horror was like the final girls, like the Jamie Lee Curtises, like they make their careers off of that type of shit. We really didn't care. Like, yes, we know who plays, Jason or Freddy Krueger or whatever, but we didn't really. We cared more about Freddy Krueger because there was more of a personality there with Robert Englund, but nobody really cared who played Jason or who played Michael Myers, like who played those type of characters. But then you have like little spurts here and there, like I said, like a Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund played that character. But now we get into a point where um him himself are playing these horror characters, and we really care to see his acting behind it. Like there's real acting behind um Pennywise. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously the actor is acting as Jason, right? And as Michael Myers, but there's no personality behind them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just an entity killing people. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like with Pennywise, there's an actual character. Like it's an actual layered character that we get to see an actor perform as those horror characters. So, and we're starting to see that a lot more. And I think it's interesting that we see that because before you only see complex characters played by good actors. You know what I'm saying? So now we're getting to a space where we don't really think that some of these characters will be complex, but you put in a really, really great actor in those roles, and you kind of force to give that character um some personality. Now Pennywise, even from I can't remember his name, Tim Curry. Tim
Huh?
Curry.
Tim
Tim
Curry,
Curry.
yes.
Yeah,
My fault.
so there was some personality with Tim Curry's Pennywise, but it wasn't like Skarsgård Pennywise. Like comparing the two in the sense of in that sense. So being able to see him kind of tap into that, it gives me a lot of anticipation going into a film like Nosferatu, right? Seeing how he's going to embody that, right? Because he's going to shine, and I think they're going to allow him to shine based on his past and what we've seen him done. You know what I mean? So I think he's going to kill Eric Craven, the Crow character. We already seen him kill, Boys Kills World. I thought that character was dope, and he didn't even have any lines. You know what I'm saying? It was like more of a
More of a physical role.
narration, right? You know what I'm saying? So that was great. Even small roles like Barbarian. Have y'all seen Barbarian?
That's what Mia Goth. No, it wasn't.
Nah, Barbarian is when they had old girl. The big monster was like a big woman that lived in the basement killing people in Detroit, and they had a black girl go and stay at an Airbnb in Detroit.
Oh,
It's it's low key a ridiculous kind of film, but he played like kind of a small role.
Oh no, I
I think
fucking
we went.
seen
I
that
feel like
bullshit.
I feel
Nah,
like we went to go see that. I feel like we went.
I've seen that bullshit.
Yeah.
That joint where the black chick they booked the same Airbnb,
Right.
and then he felt bad and let her sleep
Sleep in
there
the
at the
bed, yeah.
Airbnb. Yo, but you want to know what's crazy about that scene? Do you remember what when it was raining outside and he was letting her? He was like, "Come on in. I don't want you to get wet in the rain or something." When he took a step back, he stepped back into a shadow, and his entire body was dark. I'm like, whoever the fucking gaffer was on that film was a fucking genius, because that immediately put in my mind, this nigga's evil. Don't go in there. And he went in anyway. Turns out it ended up not even being that.
He was just another nigga
it was some other shit, some fucking evil entity. I was pissed. And then they cut to nigga driving on the Pacific Highway and shit. I'm like, oh my God.